the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to... Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it certainly hadn't taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, they'll burn you.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Herbert now. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Led out by the former Missouri Tiger, their rookie quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. After try forthcoming. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10.
Herbert.
47-yard line.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. McConkey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
He finds his man complete. It's Sanchez. That one, a first down pick. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll run on first down. It's Ramsey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. And the Panther first down.
60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, Saunders. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanchez. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down, Carolina.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Panther 60.
Back to throw again. Drops it to Blue, complete. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go, set, reload, Cougar 19.
They'll try the left side. Ramsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Saunders. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
To have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Back to Hampton on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here's 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, hits Hampton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Chargers first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll try the air now with Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up.
Holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 2nd and 1. He'll get this to Baker. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Blue. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Looking to throw. Saunders. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way. Done. It has not worked in this first half. In motion goes the tight end. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Open man right side, that's McConkey. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage partners. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 14-10.
Panthers 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And we'll see how much usage they want to give him here week 8. Entered the weekend as the NFL's leader in receiving yards amongst running backs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Austin brings in the quick throw. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now 2nd and 3.
19, Charger, 19.
Operating from the gun. Saunders. Over the middle, complete. It's Baker. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going up top. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Sideline and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And this is Quinn Ewers. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins finish the season 8-9. They get the victory in Week 18. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Joe Burrow, hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's got the ball, he's got a head of steam, he has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Bears get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 48-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 average, 60 average.
Operating from the gun, Saunders. They finds Austin complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Let go.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
He was taken down.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And the Panther 1st down.
Come on. Set. 60 back. Cut it. Go.
Off-play action. Saunders. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. After here, coming up. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
The Chargers take over.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Chargers, first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll get this complete to Trey Harris.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
That's another Chargers, first down.
Herbert. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. It's brought in by Harris. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. And here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point try now from Dicker. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the side. Drive that they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
16 yards. First down, Panthers.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Saunders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First down, Carolina.
60.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Saunders. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanchez. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Out of the gun, they run with blue. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Go. 70 Lions. Check smash.
Looking to throw. Saunders. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready. 3. Hawk 70. Rig alert. Ready.
Here's Monangai. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Kyle Monangai with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Well, the home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. It's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And some room to work. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll toss right side to Hampton. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On the give, this is Hampton. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Herbert now. And this is hauled in by Williams for a Charger touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the timeout where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing to start the drive. Saunders completes it to Austin. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Saunders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
To number 85.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff. Whoa. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Saunders. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Saunders pass.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
2nd and 4. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Baker. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
1st and goal.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Saunders. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
For 2, they'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The home team's offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for L.A., a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Carolina, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage.